It looks like CyberLink made a mistake with the short-lived version 11.12 update, which mistakenly displays an old "What's New in this update" image when you click on the bullhorn icon at the top. Instead of the correct November image, that version 11.12 mistakenly included the older October image. They must have quickly realized their mistake, or perhaps some users told them about it, and they replaced it the very next day with version 11.13. I had just installed the latest version 11.12 update when I created my last video. Now, during the creation of that video, I clicked on the bullhorn icon and I got an image that I knew was not part of the November update. It didn't matter that much because the topic of my video at that time was adding effects directly on the timeline, and it was never on the correct image to begin with. When version 11.13 came out, I quickly checked, and yes, the correct image was indeed included. So, the entire reason for version 11.13 was simply to replace the erroneous image included with 11.12. That version 11.12 has been removed from the CyberLink servers, but fortunately, I have been keeping a copy of all their updates just so that I can compare them in order to determine just what changed. Here is what the correct "What's New" image should look like for November. I'll click the bullhorn at the upper right and it opens the "What's New" image listing the 4 features that I previously mentioned in my video number 181 about the November update. This is the same image that appears on version 10.30, which was a pre-release version, and that has been removed. Version 11.06, which was the first real November update, and now version 11.13, which is the current one, unless there is yet another one already up on the server. So here is that incorrect "What's New" image that was included with that short-lived version 11.12. As you look over those items, they should look kind of familiar. They were all introduced with the October update. Notice it mentions new effects and new transitions. None of those came in November. They were all from October. Well, CyberLink, this is what happens when you don't have any quality control or people to give the software a final check before releasing it to the public. All you seem to do is make changes to the programming code and compile it into a executable and shove it out the door as quickly as possible without testing it. No wonder you are having so many updates each month. Now, so far, I've gotten 4 different versions of the November update: 10.30, 11.06, 11.12, and now 11.13. And we're only about halfway through the month. Well, for the time being, everything seems to be back on track. So, I'll see you all next time.